News update for this week, the 6th of December 2023. I have news around CardanoPress, Genius X and Axo NFTs. ADANinjaz is minting their novel. Events around in 2023. Various Cardano Node updates and statistics around the blockchain in general. World mobile updates, Gero wallet updates, and also an update from Flac Finance, and much, much more coming right up.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debate.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another news update around the Cardano ecosystem, various projects that I've been following, and much, much more. If this is your first time here, I'm Peter Bury, and I do everything around the Cardano ecosystem. I cover as many projects as possible, and if that is something of interest to you and you want to support the channel, please consider giving it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click on the notification bell, and you'll get a lot more content around the Cardano ecosystem from me. So let's get into this and have a look at our first story here, and this one is around CardanoPress. This is a plugin that we're building for the Cardano ecosystem to allow anyone with a WordPress website. WordPress powers about 47% of the CMS space on the internet, so it's a huge chunk of websites. You can install this plugin and have the Cardano blockchain interact with it. So then you can create a whole new utility around NFTs. If you have an NFT in your wallet, then you'll be able to unlock something on the website, such as a new feature in an e-commerce store, etc., etc. So you can do a lot of really cool NFT gated content and a lot more around it. Now we've progressed, we've uploaded this to the WordPress plugin directory now, and we're just going through the review and submission process. I literally just got another email back from the team there telling us we need to correct a couple of other things within the plugin. So it's a little bit of a process for us, but we're getting there. We're almost there, and I can't wait to release this to the community. It's all open source, so you can check on the development and everything that we're doing. And if you're building an NFT project, if you're a stake pool operator, if you're building something really cool in the Cardano ecosystem, this might be something for you to check out. Now, I'm also doing a whole big developer series around Cardano as well. So if you are a developer, if you're interested in developing or building in the Cardano ecosystem, I think I've got about 4 or 5 interviews coming up around the developer tools, the developer experience, and what you need to know in regards to developing on Cardano. Not just the smart contracts, it's the full stack of development, everything from the server environments, the dependencies, building a Nix environment, everything around that. So if you want to get started in Cardano development, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hear a lot more from me really soon. Now, the next news item here is around the Genius X ISPO NFT. I had no idea. I completely missed this one. I just saw it the other day, and I really like the artwork. This is really cool. Let me zoom in a little bit there. So you can see that they onboarded a particular artist for this one here. Now, the NFT just isn't about the artwork. It actually unlocks a little bit of utility here as well. But let's just have a look at this. That's absolutely stunning. I love this style. This is really, really cool. Now, there's only, I think, three unique types of NFTs here. Let me just go down a little bit further and you can actually see the utility. So the ISPO NFT will be used in future Genius X staking centers and will grant Gen X tokens to stakers with weighted boosters in accelerated reward pool. So it allows you to earn a little bit more tokens if you have that NFT staked within your wallet. And then also ISPO delegators to stake their vested Gen X tokens from the ISPO. So once you have those Gen X tokens, you can stake them in there and you get that extra tiered staking as well. So it boosts up your staking rewards. So little bits of utility there. They're quite simple, but very, very effective. Now, you can go through and mint this now. I checked it all out. Here you can see the information about the tiered system within the ecosystem there. You can check out all the links. I'll put them all down below for you. I did also check out the artists as well to see what else this particular artist has done, and I really, really do like their stuff. So you can see some of the case studies here. Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. It's kind of like that comic book style, but really edgy and kind of comic-y at the same time. So I really love that kind of style. And you can see the other Genius X ones here as well that they've put into. So like I said, you can go through and mint this now. It's only eligible for those ISPO delegates on the Genius X ISPO. So if you were delegated there, you can check your eligibility on your wallet and start minting one of these. And I thought, oh, maybe it's going to be a little bit expensive for something, but I checked the price. It is 2 ADA. So essentially the mint price that it will cost you to mint the particular token, and it will get distributed to you that way. So it's really, really small. It's a reward thing for anyone that staked in their ISPO, so you can get that extra boost rewards. So it's a very nice process there that they've put together. Now, another project that is releasing their NFT at the moment, and this is Axo. So Axo used to be Maladex, so they've still got the Mal character there as well as some of the Axo branding. This is a little bit of a fast animation for me. But you can check out there we go, we've got some more of the NFTs coming through. But a lot of people are starting to mint these. There are quite a few of them. If you check out their blog post here, they talk about the project in general, what they're trying to do. There's a lot of these NFTs. How many? 42,000 of them. 42 is that magical number. If you're a fan of the, there we go. The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. But we go down a little bit further here. You can see a little bit of a Fibonacci a sequence there. And they talk about the whole process of, putting the project together. But just down here, they've got some minting details here. You can manually mint and claim the process by sending 3 ADA, or you can connect your wallet, pre-built transaction, signing it, and it will cost you around 3 ADA as well. It takes about 30 minutes to send out the transaction. Now, I've seen so many of these mint out at the moment. Can also get it on JPEG Store there, and the floor price is varying at the moment. It's dropping a little bit as more and more of the supplies come out, and I've managed to get one myself as well. Now, I'll continue on the minting theme. We have ADANinjaz minting their short novel. What do they call it? A light novel. So this is their first novel, 80 pages, not quite light really, with multiple original art concepts, and they're minting on Book.io. I've been waiting for this one, so I'm quite interested in seeing what these guys have put together in terms of their storyline and everything that they're developing around the ADANinjaz storyline. So I'm going to be following this one as well. The mint is on December the 7th, so tomorrow tomorrow from the time I'm recording this video. Now, some upcoming events next year. These dates have finally been announced. CNFTCon is coming back September 29th to October the 1st. So this is a slightly longer event with, I think the format, they're going to do some workshops on the 29th of September, and then on the weekend they'll be doing the exhibition. And so it's a little bit of a different setup with a 3-day event instead. Now, not to be overshadowed, we also have Rare Evo, what they call it now, Rare Evolution 2023. So this will be at Gaylord Rockies in Denver, Colorado. It was a very great venue. I suggest if you are interested in going, to book your tickets early just to get that cheaper discount in terms of the price. It is a little bit more of a pricey venue to get to this particular event here. But they're on again. They're just over a month apart. If I can go, I will be going. It's just going to be a very costly trip because of the length of time. I don't want to be flying back and forth across the world just to go to these 2 events. But I can't wait for next year and seeing what other events are popping up as well. Now, IAMX have gone through the process where now they can create digital identities with KYC. If you haven't seen that interview before, I did one with Tim and Bruno. You can see it in the top right-hand corner there, where you can now create your own digital identity. It's reusable, it's fully KYC, so it's authenticated, and you'll be able to use that on various other decentralized applications when the time comes. So these guys are essentially getting ready for regulation when it happens. So congratulations to the IAMX team. I'm still waiting for my stake pool to get that digital identity set up for my stake pool. So I'll contact you, Tim, and make sure that's all organized and set up. Now, talking about stake pools, IAG have officially announced and released this new version, 1.35.4. This is the latest version that has been released. It also has capabilities of Hydra within it as well. So we're going to start seeing stake pool operators and stake pools in general be able to run some of of the Hydra code on there, which is super, super exciting. It means the next level and next stages of scaling are coming very, very soon to Cardano as well. Now, this has been released to the community. Various stake pool operators are upgrading to it at the moment. Our own stake pool, ADAOz, half of it has been uploaded. I'm just taking a more cautious approach, making sure everything is working as perfectly as it should. So half of our relays are already upgraded and everything seems to be working just fine. And we'll finish off that upgrade before the end of this particular epoch. But congratulations to the IOG team and everyone that's worked and contributed on this particular update. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the speed improvements that it brings. Now, one of the really cool things about running a Cardano node is that you can run on these Raspberry Pis here. I keep on mentioning these. I'm not running mine on a Raspberry Pi at the moment, just because I haven't got the correct setup right now. I need to buy a new SSD and cooling for it and everything around it. But they're an absolutely fantastic way to get into and set up a Cardano node with a very small energy footprint. And Starforge are always creating the guides and documentation all around being able to do that. So thank you so much for your contributions there to the Cardano ecosystem. Now, this is really cool. This is some of the blockchain insights and some of the information around what's going on in terms of what smart contracts are being deployed. So we have 400 what? 400 of the Plutus V2 scripts deployed on the Cardano blockchain. So these are the version 2, which is vassal ready. They're optimized. They're using reference scripts, reference inputs and data, inline datums. So everything that we're expecting for speed and performance increases, it's at 400 at the moment, and V1 scripts we're at 4,158, so pretty good overall. Now, if we have a look at this post from Altcoin Daily, they did go through and had a look at the smart contracts deployed on the Cardano blockchain. We can see here back in January to now, it's gone from 1,000 Plutus scripts to almost 4,000. So it has increased by 300% year to date, which is an absolutely phenomenal growth for the Cardano ecosystem. And I also like to congratulate Altcoin Daily. It's one of the channels I watch on a regular basis, but they've passed 1 million subscribers as well. So they've got the gold YouTube plug there. Maybe one day we can get that. Hit the subscribe button down below. Now, this is some really cool news from World Mobile. Last episode, I mentioned that they set up some of the mobile phone towers within the United States. And now for a world first, World Mobile, they have demonstrated that they're doing mobile data phone calls from phone to phone connected to World Mobile towers. So they've officially done that. They've ticked off major milestones, and you can read all about it within this Twitter thread as well. So if you're interested in learning more about what the World Mobile team are achieving right now, you can do so. I'll put the links down below for you guys so you can find out a little bit more about it. Now, Gero Wallet are doing some amazing things in the wallet ecosystem, and they have, well, they're going to launch just about on Wednesday, launch their mobile app. Now, Sean from Gero did give me some video screenshots about it. So let me just pull these up right here. And it looks pretty cool from what I can see here. This gives you a bit of an overview of the mobile wallet on Android.
So here, of course, you can buy ADA directly in the wallet, and then it goes straight to the wallet after you purchase it. And we get a little bit of a cut from that. It's very, very, very small amount, but at least it helps us out a little bit. We support assets, of course, your NFTs, and the visualization of them, so some of them actually move. Transaction history, it's pretty quick actually. And then send transactions, we support ADA handle right off the bat. You can pick your NFTs or your tokens. We have a dApp store. So one thing that may come up is, do we have a browser? So we don't have a browser you can search in yet. Part of that problem, part of the reason for that is the problem with Apple. So Apple is very restrictive about the dApp browser, and so we've gone a different route with it. So we are doing a dApp store, and we still need approval from Apple. They're pretty tough, but I'll go ahead and show this off. So JPEG store, for example, navigate there, and you'll connect your wallet.
But you can see here the app is looking very slick, very nice. We can stake, we can navigate through NFTs, you can see our wallet balance, and we can see everything that we expect to see in our wallets from staking, a wallet balance, NFTs, fungible tokens. So it's looking really, really nice. Now, this update here is from Flac Finance. Now, they're also releasing their mobile app next week, very, very soon. And you can check out the development update here. I'll post a link to it again down in the show notes below for you, but you can see the mobile app here looking quite nice. You can do the loans, you can credit amounts, you can see all your DeFi positions within the mobile app. Now, they also do have a testing phase for this as well. So it's for any of the Milo NFT holders within their community. You'll be rewarded in Flac tokens, and it's all based on your tester activity. So testing the mobile app, reporting issues, bugs, and any critical vulnerabilities within their platform as well. Now, they're launching this around the 12th of December, so next week, like I said, and they'll be releasing more information about this whole incentivized testnet within their platform as well. So if you're interested in the Flac Finance ecosystem, please check that one out. They also have an ISPO that is ongoing at the moment, so check out the details down below so you can find out a bit more about that. Now, Spectrum Finance are also having a testnet as well. They've allocated 2 million SPF tokens for their incentivized testnet. You can check it out at the link here at app.spectrum.finance/Cardano/swap, and you need to connect to the testnet. I can't remember if it's a pre-prod or whatever they call it now. I keep on forgetting. But you'll be able to test on their platform and provide feedback as well and gain some of these particular tokens in their ecosystem. Now, this one is a really cool project. This one here is from Danico. They have been working really hard on microcredits within northern Kenya, and they've gone through the process and now are able to provide microloans to the community there. They have a certificate of registration to officially authenticate that they can do this as a cooperative, and they're using crypto and I think ErgoLend itself to be able to provide these loans. There's a couple of videos here that I highly encourage you to watch so that you can find out a little bit more about the project and what they're actually trying to achieve there with their microfinance. So congratulations, Danico, for getting to this point. I know it's been a long journey for you, and providing that microfinance for African projects is absolutely brilliant. So the users, the people on the ground can now get a loan up to 12% interest, and we as providers of those loans can facilitate and fulfill them as well. So it's a very cool platform. Absolutely love it. Make sure you give it a heart and a reshare so that they can continue their work in that particular ecosystem. Now, Charlie 3 is one of those really cool projects I love, and WingRiders is also doing some amazing things as well. And this is the only pool in the whole Cardano ecosystem where you can stake your liquidity to the particular pool here and earn double yield with your C3 tokens. So if you're interested in earning some of the C3 tokens within the Cardano ecosystem, you can do so by providing liquidity and locking it into the yield farm here on WingRiders to earn those C3 tokens, and of course your ADA and your WRT tokens as well. So it's a really cool boosting mechanism there. The APR is 43.89%, so on the higher side, but you do get all of those particular tokens within the ecosystem. So do check that one out if you're interested in WingRiders and Charlie 3, the oracle that is building on Cardano. Now, this is quite a proud moment for anyone in the Genius Yield ecosystem. The token generation event has occurred. They have minted the GENS token for the Cardano ecosystem, and that now exists. So now it's a very, very proud moment for the team. It's quite a milestone, and they started their sale of their token now as well. So if you haven't seen that interview, top right hand corner there, I have Marvin and Lars join me to talk all about the token generation event, the token sale, I should say, the token sale, the launchpad, and everything around updates around the Genius Yield decks as well. So a lot of information there. Really, really good interview. It's a powerhouse team that is definitely building something cool on Cardano. Now, this is an interesting platform. This is Guchi. This is a way where you can short your NFT. So if you bought an NFT within the ecosystem and you think that it is going to go down, you can short your position on that NFT. You can take out a collateralized debt position and then sell that NFT and then buy it back at a lower price and claim that bit of profit within that ecosystem as well. So it's a if you've never traded, if you don't understand how to trade, it's something to really wrap your head around. And I do have an interview coming up about the platform as well, so we can learn a little bit more about it, how we can actually use the platform as well. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Now, last news item here. This is an NFT project that I just minted on Milkomeda. Yes, this is the very first NFT to be released and launched on the Milkomeda blockchain, the sidechain for Cardano. I should make that really, really clear. And this is one of the games that is coming out on Milkomeda, being produced by Paima Studios. So this is the Paima Volcaneers. You can check it out. I minted a few of these. I wanted to experience what it was like to mint on a different ecosystem. I haven't minted anywhere else other than Cardano, so now I have minted on Milkomeda. So I'm assuming it's a similar experience to Ethereum, and it only cost me 10 ADA to actually mint. So I had to bridge the asset over, so it cost me like a 1.3 ADA to bring the ADA over to Milkomeda to convert it to Milk ADA tokens, so wrapped asset there, and then start minting some of these little Volcaneers. So it was a really quick, really easy process. Check it out if you're comfortable with using the bridges and stuff and all those extra little bits of DeFi that you do need to know about, and then you can mint one of these Volcaneers. Very, very cool. So that is it for me for this news update. If I've missed anything, if you know of something that's really cool that's happening in the Cardano ecosystem and is worth a mention, please leave a comment down below. Let me know exactly what it is, and I'll do some investigations around it to find out what you guys are interested in. Now, if you found this news update useful, if you enjoyed it, please consider giving me that thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and click on that notification bell, and you'll hear more brilliant Cardano related content from me really, really soon. I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debate.